Hi folks, this is Johnny Cancer, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Panic Restaurant. And from here on out, the game's going to be pretty much like our own little journey into the heart of darkness, as we venture ever deeper into the foreboding recesses of Naughty Cocoon's extremely dysfunctional restaurant. Now, up first we have a new enemy, an experimental dish that Naughty Cocoon was working on called Custard's Last Stand. And we see that it's mutated into a flan-like beast that has one attack, and one attack only, which is to dance around and jiggle seductively. And let me tell you, when you're a chef, you find flan extremely seductive. And we also get to see the dumbwaiters, or elevators, as they're sometimes referred to, which become a fairly integral part of many of the levels to come. Ah, remembered it was there that time. Gotcha! Sometimes that pizza comes out of nowhere and kills me. Anyway, I want to show you up this very conspicuous looking ladder. We're going to find a bonus level. I want to show that to you now, but I'm going to save state first, because when you go into the bonus levels, it skips part of the stage, and I want you to get the full effect of what the game is like. Catch the fish! Yeah, this is the wacky bonus level we've got. And the funny thing is, they didn't take this out of the American version. This is the stuff they left in. So as you can imagine, the objective is pretty straightforward. Catch the fish. Try not to catch the bombs. And of course, to do that, we have a spring-loaded white glove. 13, not bad. I usually get around 16. And you get points for that. Alright, back to the beginning. Points can be used for extra lives, I believe. Anyway, right here we have one of my favorite enemies, which is Sleeping Baby Onion. I love them because they don't do anything. They just sit there and sleep. But we have to kill them anyway. Bash them to death. Because that's just the kind of man we are. I believe it was Howard Zinn who said once. He was a historian, talking about his own experiences as a soldier in World War II. And he said that the people you are fighting might be very bad, but that doesn't make you good. And I think that applies here, because, as we can see, Cookie is pretty much a complete bastard. And when I talked about the restaurant being dysfunctional, I wasn't kidding. You notice, this is the main dining room area of the restaurant. And we've got tables stacked on top of each other, and lighting fixtures shooting lightning bolts at us. Now, why would you want to eat here? And an even better question, why would O'Dove want to take this restaurant from Naughty Cocoon? Ah, candy. That's what we live off of. And even though the sleeping baby onions don't actually attack you, they can still hurt you if you run into them. Ah, and up here is the Clobber Pan. Now, the Clobber Pan is the invincibility item in the game. Although, interestingly, that sprite is actually the default weapon that you start with in the American version of the game. And instead, the invincibility item is the Wacky Pan, which the main character puts over his head and spins around with. And very briefly there we had the Pogo Fork, which is a semi-useful weapon. It allows you to jump on enemies and damage them, but the hit detection is pretty weird on it, and oh, damn it. Well, the exploding apples are actually a good example of something that you probably don't realize about the game unless you're actually playing it, which is that it's deceptively simple looking. Yeah, the game has cutesy graphics, and also notice that the special items don't respawn when you die, which makes the game a little bit more difficult sometimes, because every now and then you actually need those items. But yeah, the game is a bit deceptively simple, because it has a cute style, and you'd think, oh, easy game. No, not at all. Pretty hard, actually, in some spots. Grab the whacking spoon. Try not to go into battle without it. At least the game is pretty liberal with power-ups. Ah, one of my favorite bosses. The Sleazy Bake Oven. Actually, I don't know if that's the name, that's just what I call it. Which fires chickens at us. I noticed that even though only 4 went in, it magically respawns more. Not that hard to kill, actually. Chickens float out and fly to heaven. If you stand right there, you can catch all the coins that pop out. Stage clear. Okay, folks. I was thinking I was going to do 2 stages per episode, but since this took 6 minutes, I think we're just going to stick to 1. So, this is Johnny Cancer saying goodbye and thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time for more of Let's Play Panic Restaurant.